Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So starts from the daily chart. Yesterday we have made some concern about the recent drop that has happened right on the open of the market after the holidays, and it was too fast, and we decided to keep an eye on what will happen, because it really was a chance that market could proceed lower to the next ending target. But fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, that's actually performance was different. And actually, as you can see, market returns right back up. Daily trend stands bearish. It is too few number of sessions yet to make the conclusion on a possible bullish dynamic pressure, something of that sort. But within recent 3 sessions, market actually doesn't show any bearish development, any bearish progress, despite the trend has shifted to the bearish side. And if it will last for longer, so maybe until the end of this week, and market will keep going higher and stands really somewhere near the top, it will be more and more signs of the bullish dynamic pressure, which suggests there's possible upward continuation, upward breakout. So that's what we have on the daily. Besides, on the intraday charts, the performance of the euro currency couldn't call as a bearish. On the 4-hour time frame chart, after the sell-off here, market was held nicely the support area, returned right back up, erasing this collapse that actually has confused us. So we thought that might be the risk factor, something of that sort. So we could see collapse, minor pullback, and then continuation. Here's market has erased this collapse and forming the higher upward swing than compared to this downside action. So this is also bullish sign. A bit confusing here, which is psychologically difficult to trade in this direction, just because take a look, the overall price action is not really fast. We don't have any support breakouts and some accelerations, but anyway, for example, here we had something the same sort. This was not confused the market to show the nice appreciation action. So here once again, despite that we see more or less sharp retracements, it's really fast downside action, but later anyway it is erasing by the market. So collapse, upward bullish reversal swing, collapse once again. So from that standpoint, this is definitely looks more bullish rather than bearish, and in the current circumstances it's very difficult to make the decision on taking the short position. Speaking about the targets, so here we could consider different patterns. So initially we talked about the butterfly here. In fact, it is still valid. This market hits 127 extension. Supposedly we could get action to the 1618 around 110.50. It's 1062. And take a look here. By the way, theoretically we could get another pattern. This might be another butterfly to be formed, and it's 1618 extension. I suppose will be somewhere around, right? So you can see it actually pips to pips mostly coincides with this initial butterfly target. Unfortunately, we do not have the 3 drive here, because by the ratios it should be a bit different. So it should be either combination of the 1618 with 127, or it should be 1618 free drive when the second drive is also 1618 of the first, and the third drive 1618 of the second. Here we do not have this, but if even we'll get different patterns here and different extensions, so it's not the problem actually if we will get the butterfly instead of the free drive. So anyway, for this upward action, if it will start and keep going higher, we consider these levels 110.50 as potential next destination points. On the hourly chart, here is the resolving of the problem that we discussed yesterday. So take a look. That's the sell-off that we thought might push price to the XOP, but instead of that, market gradually and forcefully returned right back up, erased this, returned back to the C point. Actually, we could say that this hand shoulders is done already. We can't rely on it. It's just because market actually returns back above the neckline. And now, as you can see, we have another one potential reverse head and shoulders right there. So from that standpoint, it seems that we could consider 108.85 area as a potential point for position taking, and the first risk validity points will be somewhere below the OP. I think that it should be enough, because if market indeed is doing what we're suggesting, it should stay above the OP target. Downside collapse could change the overall picture across the board. So on the 4-time frame chart, we will get breakout the neckline, the trend line, and on the daily chart, we will get clear bearish price behavior, which is actually also erase the potential of the bullish dynamic pressure that we discussed. So that's why I do not see any big reasons to consider placing stop lower than the OP, and I would say even more, if we will get some really shape of the reverse head and shoulders, a market should stay above the right arm. So theoretically, you could place even stop somewhere between the head and the right arm bottom. So also might be enough. So, and let's keep watching. Finally, guys, the final moment that today we have a lot of important data released. So we have the CPI, we have the Fed minutes, and it's really a rhetoric question whether you would like to take position before that or after that, because currently the anticipation, the views on what numbers will be released very different. So it's not some strong consensus exists. Somebody expects, especially, for example, the JP Morgan expects that it will be big surprise in inflation data. So it might be some big jump in inflation data. So if you're not comfortable with that, it's better to sit on the hands and wait when the data will be released. At least wait until the CPI. Fed minutes will be late, and maybe it will not be as important. So, and then make the decision, just control the situation with this pattern that we discussed. So that's actually all that we have on euro. Let's see.